Waco City Council is discussing how they improve life during the pandemic. Fox 44's Cameron Stewart, he's live in the studio after sitting in on the virtual meeting. Hey, Cameron.
Hey, Adam. With curves starting to flatten during these shelter-in-place orders, city officials are talking about how to continue staying safe and are seeing a light at the end of the tunnel.
Because of this particular emergency has been related to infectious disease, the primary need has been personal protective equipment centered around gowns, face masks, face shields, gloves, and other masks.
As part of the city's emergency plan, personal protective equipment, or PPE, now have a hierarchy. Due to the statewide shortage, first dibs on the equipment will go to healthcare officials from nurses and doctors down to ambulance drivers. Beyond protective equipment, testing remains a huge factor in getting out of the COVID pandemic.
We've talked about the flaws in the testing and the fact that there has been a lack of adequate testing. There continues to be a lack of adequate testing despite some things that some politicians are saying. And having adequate testing is certainly an important part of being able to come out of this shelter in place.
It is still unclear just how many COVID tests are available in McLennan County. Even with the county seeing a rise in coronavirus recoveries and a decrease in active cases, they think they haven't seen the last of the virus.
The latest data is showing that there may be 2 or 3 waves of COVID-19. And Singapore is starting to experience a second wave, and we'll have the benefit of watching other countries and other states as we work on this and try to be as smart as we can as we come out of this.
One thing that might be on Waco's side is their proactiveness.
We are a part of a city that does not wait for things to happen to us, but says, what are we going to do to make sure that we are thinking ahead, planning for the future, and doing everything we can to make sure the lives of our citizens is best.
The city also proposed a solution for retail stores to offer curbside delivery, so those shelter-in-place orders are loosening up just a little bit there, Adam. In the studio, I'm Cameron Stewart. Back to you.